really talking through with each of the parties about how things can be done in a safe way, talking with the Ministry of Home Affairs. I'm also talking with the various security forces to think through what we can do to try and protect lives. And protests and rallies are a part of democracy, and they need to be respected. And we hope we can continue to call for that calm and find other avenues of dialogue with the various parties. On the elections, it's not for me or the UN country to decide to engage in the elections. It's not our decision. It is a government decision if they would like assistance. And so unless I get a specific request from the Security Council or from the General Assembly or from or a country, there's no mandate for the UN in elections. What we do is work to address concerns that we might have. For example, as the High Commissioner for Human Rights recently highlighted in her report, we're seeing growing political violence, and there are concerns around that. So a call to try and prevent that and to work across the various political groups to try and promote calm and free and fair elections will be obviously part of our work, but currently we have no mandate in Bangladesh in the elections. No, there's been many years, it's not just Ukraine, there's been many calls for reform of the Security Council, the membership of the Security Council. That's an ongoing discussion, debate. It's very much at a political level, so I'm not going to comment on that. But I do think that Bangladesh's position in terms of the UN, in terms of engagement and representation is really important, because that type of belief and reinforcing the UN institutions means that we can maintain some of that solidarity. And again, the Secretary General has been the voice of reason, and I would argue the most critical voice in the world around the climate change issue, I think, and really represents the concerns of the most climate vulnerable countries across the world. So there is a lot of positive. It is very challenging at the moment. I think the world is in a very difficult place, but not engaging is not going to help. I was asked as well about the political violence and the safety on the ground, and how I saw the situation. People have been injured over the last month since I've been here. As our sustainable development goals are on board. And some of those challenges are enormous and